Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Taylor Jones. And do you have any idea what time it is? Well, if you don't, then prepare yourselves because it's going to be the coldest winter yet, as in season 6 of Cold Man's Winter. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor Jones, and I welcome you back to my long awaited episode of Cold Man's Winter season 6. I know it's been a long time, but a lot of things are getting out of hand, especially when it comes to flu season, dealing with sinus and mucus and all that, and also wearing your masks again, taking medicines, washing your hands, all that in a bag of poison, not potato chips, poison. But still, it's been a long time and I owe you a video. Not just one, but two, or maybe three. But I got to get back on the grind because February just started and Black History Month is a little quiet this year. And I don't know why, except for some individuals, for some apparent reason, to get rid of Black History Month. You got to be kidding me. So, this episode, long awaited Cold Man's Winter episode that I'm about to give you, is based on Black History Month in the year 2025. Now, when it comes to thinking about Black history, it's the same old thing. I might sound repetitive, but this is going to be different because, first off, for those that didn't pay attention to the Super Bowl 59 halftime show, kudos to Kendrick Lamar, the SZA, and Samuel L. Jackson, who did their thing, especially Samuel Jackson because he played Uncle Sam, and he's convinced, like he wanted Kendrick Lamar to play the game and play it well, but sometimes Kendrick, he takes his music, the game that he's playing, to a whole new level. And in the beginning you saw how the system, the sign, the field, the stage was set up. GNX, based on Kendrick Lamar's surprise album, Grand National from Buick, and a lot of people coming out from the trunk to the doors, car doors, like clowns in multiple clowns in one simple car, dressed up in red, white, and blue. But Kendrick Lamar, he did his thing. He stood out strong, bringing you the GNX snippet leading to what else did he perform? Oh yeah, Squabble Up. But sadly, it didn't last long when Uncle Sam wanted Kendrick to play the game. Like, no, no, no. It's not what I want. And it's like, it's too loud, too ghetto. So all of a sudden, look, man, I can go on about this, but listen, what does that got to do with Black history? The fact that black artists, from the music world to the TV world, bringing a show. Sorry about that. I can't resist the taste, a beautiful, crunchy taste. Not crunchy, but just a good taste of peanut butter and jelly. So after Uncle Sam wanted Kendrick to play the game and make it make sense, It leads to the dancers standing like the American flag, the red, white, and the blue. Be humble. But even after being humble, a lot of things can turn from bad to worse. Because not everything in this world we're getting free. The best things in life are free. Lies. So we have been humiliated on a daily basis. And it led to so much power, so much controversy, so much euphoria. And Kendrick, he was really, really crazy about what's going on. To the fact that 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door, 5, it's all the way live. I want it all. And just chilling. After the 5th performance, the homeboys that was doing an acapella bass line, snapping their fingers, although there was a beat, the kick and the snaps playing. Kendrick had to keep it going. Everybody running. Oh, so you got your homeboys running with you. The general the ghetto cheat code. Scorekeeper. Deduct 1 life. Now that's crazy. And of course, Kendrick did rap a song that nobody has ever heard of. It's like leaked, unreleased, not yet released. So that's 6 songs. But then again, is that true? Who knows? Scorekeeper, deduct 1 life. And now it's time to play Peekaboo. I see you. Do you see Kendrick? Do you see where he's going? Time to get turned up on this one. We are ready for war. We ready to do what we can to survive. But then, Peekaboo. Hey ladies, yes Dot? I want to perform a song. For show. And of course, a lot of things came to mind. Not like us. Everybody was expecting that to happen. But he wanted to slow it down. And Uncle Sam like, you lost your dang mind. Leading to Luther with the scissor. If this world were mine. Smooth start. But then we switched up from Luther to Memory Lane from the first Black Panther movie. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Wakanda forever. But after that, after 2 songs with the scissor, Uncle Sam was definitely feeling it. But when he was about to say, don't mess this up, the song had to shut up. The song made him shut up. And that's when, you really about to do it? Yes, he did it. He performed, he performed Not Like Us. And when he performed, he became like, everybody started making memes. A picture of Kendrick smiling. Say Drake. With the mic in his hand. And of course, for those that have seen it, everybody knows about the Certified Lover Boy Certified. But instead, they censored it with Kendrick screaming, wop, 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 wop. I'll get him tough. Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna do my stuff. And of course, the iconic A minor part came into play afterwards. Everybody was turned up, screaming it. And when he sung the chorus played Not Like Us. Serena Williams crip walked, sea walking, getting turned up. But that's when you thought it was over. The grand finale was Not Like Us. We went from Not Like Us to turn the TV off. Mustard. DJ Mustard on the beat, yo. On stage with Kendrick dancing and just celebrating for the fact that it's official. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV. Game over. And all of a sudden, a lot of people start to react and say how good it was between 1 to 10 rated. A lot of people talk smack about it. Other people, they disagree. Let's agree to disagree, haters. You may not be a fan of the Super Bowl when Kendrick did it, but guess what? It broke records. 133K or million views. A lot of people, even reactors, including the ones that Drake was planning to put in the lawsuit from a few weeks or a few months ago, referring to YouTube reactors like No Life Shack, the RDC, Kai Sanat. Well, the reactors, they were actually pleased with Not Like Us being performed on the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar made history, whether you like him or love him or hate him. And to all the haters, you don't like it? You need to turn your TV off. Because guess what? He, the SZA, Serena Williams, and Samuel L. Jackson, aka Uncle Sam, made a lot of views. Knowing good and doggone well that the American flag and the way when he performed Not Like Us, the part of John Stockton, the guys and females dressed in red, white, and blue laying on the ground. It's like a sign of how many people ended up dead after so long. Died in American soil. Blood, sweat, and tears. That's all we ever faced. People die sweating. People die bleeding. And some ended up with tears falling from their eyes. Meanwhile, the other individuals around them have been crying a lot of tears. I mean, the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar hitting records for the most views, even when people discredited him, claimed that his halftime is so boring. Shut up. It's Kendrick Lamar. Luckily, he didn't diss anybody that criticized him. But what does that got to do with Black history? A lot. And if you disagree, you're not like us. You're not like us. You're not like us. And you're not like Jalen Hurts neither. Jalen Hurts, he waited his long life to be a Super Bowl champion since his loss towards Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs since 2023. But here we are 2 years later, 2025. The big payback, as the late great godfather of soul, James Brown, once sung. It's the big payback. Revenge. I'm mad. I get down with my girlfriend. That ain't right. The big payback. Kendrick Lamar doing his thing for the Super Bowl halftime show, followed by Jalen Hurts getting his first ever NFL Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. I know a lot of individuals, black individuals from Philadelphia, loved what he did for the city. From Boys to Men, to Black Thought and the Roots, to Music Soul Child, Freeway, Meek Mill, Gilly the Kid, who actually been rocking the Eagles gear, and every time he's in Eagles gear when it's football season, he plays Too Short to Blow the Whistle. And everybody is singing, Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. And watch the Eagles fly. Come on and fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. V. No, I was about to say spell victory when I'm supposed to spell Eagles. Eagles. So, and yes, what's funny is I'm wearing green today in this video. But if we're talking about black history, I'm supposed to have a splash of red and black along with the green. As Professor X always said, the late great Professor X of X Clan, Vanglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green on the crossroads, sissy, with the key. Anyway, Kendrick Lamar dominating the Super Bowl halftime show to Jalen Hurts winning his first time ever Super Bowl in retaliation from 2 years ago, to dealing with a lot of issues on why Black history was quiet ever since President 47's inauguration. He wanted to take out Black History Month. He wanted to stop Martin Luther King Day, Juneteenth, to be celebrated as a holiday. For that I call a flagrant foul. Because a long time ago, based on the situation, there was a YouTuber by the name of Rucka Ali. He was known for making racist parodies of songs that was already identified and well known. And he did one song that was based on Despacito by Luis Fonda, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. He did two racial parodies of that song. But the first one he did was called Dear White People. And I remember every word from it. Rucka Ali said it best. He even predicted about Trump and how messed up the society, American society, can be for us African American individuals when he said, smoking a blunt in my new Aston Martin. I borrowed it from a man who wanted it back. So I just gotta take it to get some crack. But when I clean up, I say, driving around in my new Aston, I borrowed it from a man who wanted it back. Said I just gotta take it to get some gas in my new car. As I'm driving, the cop said, hey, did we pull someone over today? The cops, they pulled me over, and I told them, no, please, I'm Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. My head hit the curve that they threw me on. They said, you should have first off said that you're LeBron. They took my Aston Martin, and they all went bowling. Tell me, why am I treated this way? Because of my color? I thought it would be different after Obama. But but it's getting racister now. It Trudeau. Oh yeah, Trump. Did you get elected here through your man? What is your connection to the Ku Klux Klan? Did you ever harass that little fella Trudeau? When you know what's funny? Trudeau actually sent a video of a speech, a warning to all Americans because of Donald Trump and his self-centered racial behavior. Because he made the biggest mistake of his life when he went against Canada and Mexico. I never voted for Trump, but I do have to say this. For a president to get rid of Black History Month and the DEI for the Walmart, all Walmart no longer supporting DEI, that's a dang shame. You want to get rid of equal rights for when you're in the force, like in the job force, like police officers and all that. Equal respect. That's going too far now. But as a lot of people, Christians would say, thou shalt reap what you sow. So watch yourself. A lot of people don't even take these warnings for granted. Take these warnings seriously. They don't heed the warnings. They don't heed these warnings. They take them for granted. But then when war comes, almost everybody will end up dead because they don't take things seriously. They don't know what they're up against. And there's always somebody to blame. But back to Rucka Rucka Ali. The chorus goes like this. Dear white people, I got me some questions you can answer me, bro. Why is you oppressing all of my people? Why you all pretending like you're not evil? Dear white people, sitting around in a stinking gazebo, sipping on a bottle of Pellegrino, stroking on a cute old little chocolate or orange beagle. Oh, why do you attack us everywhere that we go, telling us to park your Porsche? Guess how it affects our egos. Let me get your phone thing code. Why you always bragging that you have one black amigo? Let me guess, if does he know that you say words like Negro? You hire Mr. Pablo to cut your shrub, bro. But I can't get a job, though, if I am not actor Rob Lowe. Every time you do a crime, your charges always got dropped, but I'm always getting thrown in prison. Yeah, I got. When you're up out in the streets, out in the morning running, and you see us, and you always claim we're gonna mug you. I just want to see if you have any extra money. Why I gotta chase you when you take off running? The police on the streets all mess with my people. They took my Desert Eagle. They took away my gun and all of my Pringles, my chips, potato chips, or just plain money. I mean, it's either way. Chips can mean anything. Chips as in regular bag of chips, potato chips, or money. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Wu-Tang, 1993. Why you always think that every brother sells crack? I'm just selling Weebox 2s and a Dell Mac. I sleep on the streets, bro, outside of Home Depot. Shoes are made of Bondos, houses made of Kinkos. Referring to the homeless community. Chilling at the Red Box, acting like I'm Red Fox. But Rucka Rucka Ali said, smoking on some red rocks. I say Red Fox. Red Box, Red Fox. You big dummy! Sanford and Son used to be a shortstop playing with the Red Sox. Oh yeah. But Rucka Rucka Ali brings it back to the chorus when he said, Dear white people, why you always telling us what laws are legal? Why'd you take my opportunities from me, bro? Why my new car now getting repoed? Dear white people, sitting around listening to Flock of Seagulls, listening to Iron Maiden and Meatloaf, buying a lot of new clothes, buying new shirts at Uniqlo's. Oh, and how the heck we ever gonna get out of poverty, yo? All we got is EBT clothes. Some of us are still wearing Jinkos, JNCO. We gotta go where our teeth go. Let me see you grill. Where the heck did all of them good times and the peace go? Made me think of the Notorious B.I.G. song, Things Done Changed. When he said, remember back in the days when people had waves, Caselli shades, and corn braids, pitch and pennies? Honeys had them high top jellies, shooting skelly. Everybody was all friendly, lounging at the barbecues, drinking brew, and the neighborhood crews chilling on the avenues. But turn your pages to 1993. People are getting smoked, G. Believe me. Talk slick, you get your neck slit quick, 'cause real street soldiers ain't having that, miss. Toting techs for reps, smoking skunk in the project hallways, shooting dice all day, waiting for people to step up on some fighting stuff. We get hype and stuff and start lighting stuff. So, step away with your fist fight ways. Everybody, this ain't back in the days, but you don't hear me though. Now back to Rucka Rucka Ali. Where the heck did all them good times and the peace go? Black on black crime cuts deep, yo, and it's more than Bloods versus Crips. It's more than the jocks and the nerds. Because a lot of people in a fight end up dead, regardless. Others will end up locked up for life. And it doesn't get better than this. It does not get any better. Black on black crime cuts deep, yo. Hurting ourselves like emos. We're black people. Individuality traded for hammer and sickle. The ghost of Booker T. Washington, lays comatose and feeble. History repeats itself like a ripple. And of course, Rucka Rucka Ali ends the song like this. Mojito burrito, salad and Dorito, $5 wonton, $5 wonton. Comes with young Bingle. You can get a shawarma. Play your favorite jingle. Let's have some pizza. Don't think for yourself, no. Find out where you came from. Dress up like a weirdo. Loser. Base your life on choices of dead old people. They must have known something that we don't. Dear White People. Now on Netflix. And what's funny, he referenced an old TV show called Dear White People. But it's been canceled since 2020. A lot of people don't understand how bad the society is. African Americans have been taking a lot of butt whoopings, a lot of jokes. Even in the music business. A lot of people are jealous that black folks, we are doing their very best, and they decided to cut ourselves down. It's a war against us. And that's what Rucka Rucka Ali's racist parody of Dear White People is based on. Living an ordinary life as an African American, but dealing with controversy, dealing with criticism, and being blamed for something that we didn't do. But at the same time, we're supposed to be poor. We're supposed to be the bad guys. We're supposed to be selfish, greedy. But that's not the case. Not for all African Americans. Because it made me think of all the individuals who decided to have a successful run, aka the Black Wall Street in the early 20th century in Oklahoma. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. But listen, on that very fateful day when the Black Wall Street was taken down, bombs, fires, nearly 300 African American individuals were dead. on the scene. And what's the cause of Black Wall Street's demise? Racism. What's the cause of what's the cause of Martin Luther King's demise? Racism, because somebody don't want blacks and whites to come together hand in hand. A couple years ago, I did a video of me covering Tevin Campbell's Uncle Sam. And the chorus, the whole song still is adding up until this day. I'm your nephew, yes, it's true. Oh, can you hear me, Uncle Sam? Can I sit upon your bended knee just like the other man? Didn't I die in Vietnam? Didn't I walk it through Birmingham? I'm your nephew, yes, it's true. Oh, can you hear me, Uncle Sam? What about it? Earlier I talked about DEI and like Walmart no longer should be having that because of the executive orders placed by the president. Black owned businesses not to be supported. Now that is messed up. A couple schools have been quiet about black history, especially colleges, because not a lot of people are supporting the Black Student Association, whatever student club has something to do with black history. That's just messed up. We've been quiet for way too long. We don't even have time to support a college. We don't support our kids. We don't support our friends. We don't support our cousins. We don't support our older brothers and older sisters in college. We don't even support our darn selves. Is that why Black History has been quiet for this year? Is that why the government has... No, I'm not going to say it like that. Has the whole society turned its back on each other? Because of somebody wanting power. I've got the power. The power to do what? To shut up Black history forever? To shut up the unity, like to ban unity, to ban everything that is black related. Because if you ask me, it's getting out of hand. But if one black man or woman decide to speak out on this, everybody's going to avoid it. They avoid the truth. As in, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Well, dang it. You can't even handle the truth from the Lord. That's your problem. You've denied the truth, as in telling me I can't handle it, but you can't handle the truth from the Lord. God watches everything. God knows. God knows that I made mistakes. But I too know that I am not giving up the fight. I'm not giving up my black history all because of the rules that states that it's officially illegal. It's taken out. It's like disrespecting the Constitution. Somebody's doing that. It's going to take a nation of millions to hold us back. Public Enemy try to warn us about this. I mean, to stand tall, to keep my black history in my heart and my mind, so that nobody Not even one individual with the guts of hate, not even hatred can take that away from me. Black history's here to stay. You can take away anything, but you can't take black history out of my mouth. I'm not going to shut up about Cynthia Everdo, who played Harriet Tubman. I'm not going to shut up about the late Chadwick Boseman, who played James Brown, Thurgood Marshall, and Jackie Robinson. I'm not going to shut up about Jamal Gravy Woolard playing Notorious twice in the Notorious biopic and the All Eyes on Me biopic. I'm not going to shut up about Demetrius Shipp Jr. playing Tupac. I'm not going to shut up about O'Shea Jackson Jr. playing his father Ice Cube on Straight Outta Compton, as well as Jason Mitchell, Alvin Hodge, and the others that played the remaining members of the NWA. I'm not going to shut up about Angela Bassett being Tina Turner, Rosa Parks, and being Coretta Scott King, and both Coretta and Betty Shabazz, but she played Betty Shabazz twice. 1992 Malcolm X with Denzel Washington, 1995 Panther with Marcus Chong and Bokeem Woodbine and Kadeem Hardison playing the Black Panthers. And Angela Bassett's real life husband, also an actor, playing Bobby Seale. Marcus plays Huey Newton. Courtney B. Vance plays Bobby Seale, the Black Panther Party. I'm not going to shut up about Jamie Foxx being none other than Ray Charles. I'm not going to shut up about Leon being David Ruffin from The Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. But ain't nobody coming to hear you, haters. You try to take away black history, that's on you. But I'm going to keep black history in my heart and in my mind. And nobody's going to shut me up for that. Black history is a part of me because of my own family. I was the first in my family to graduate college. Mildly autistic. Didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. Graduated with a C average in a community college, but ended up bouncing back and graduating with the cum laude at a four-year university. Funny how time flies and how much sense I grew. Made me think of the Platters when they said sometimes you gotta give a little, live a little, laugh a little, cry a little. That's the glory of, that's the story of love. I mean, think about it. Everybody wants to be the first to do something. Who's gonna be my next Macy Jemison? Who's gonna be my next Barack Obama? Who's gonna be my next Outkast? My next Tupac? My next Coolio? My next Boys to Men? My next Aretha Franklin? My next LeBron James? Michael Jordan? My next Bill Russell? Wilt Chamberlain? My next Arthur Ashe? Althea Gibson? Serena and Venus Williams? My next Kendrick Lamar? My next Will Smith, my next Dave Chappelle. Who's going to be that? Me and my friends, my co-workers, my family. Or it's just me, myself, and I, like De La Soul. To come out swinging, being a nobody to being somebody later on in life. And the only time everybody wants to be a somebody, well, the only time everybody is somebody, well, as Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. once put, you're nobody till somebody kills you. I don't want that. I don't want that. You're nobody till somebody kills you. I don't believe that. But I believe that Black history is here to stay. From Augusta down to the A, Atlanta. From Augusta to Atlanta, it's more than Georgia. From Memphis to Nashville, Cashville, Nashville, more than Tennessee. From Chicago to Houston, Los Angeles to Gary. From Brooklyn to Orlando, Little Rock to New Orleans, Portland to Seattle, Baltimore to another good city that everybody can think of, Louisville. What's that, Bill? Louisville? We've passed that before. Trenton. Trenton to Newark, the Brick City. Richmond to Plymouth, or was it Portsmouth? Boston to Detroit. Sheesh, it goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? Black history has been quiet this year. I'm going to admit it has been quiet. But still, it's February. We can turn that silence to a sound. Is it sweet? Is it sweet? Is the sound sweet? Is grace still amazing? Will we lift our voice and sing? Will we stand up? Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Will we do that? Or will we just get up, get out, and get something? Or will we explain ourselves that neon lights, Nobel Prize, when the leader speaks, that leader dies? Man, we have been cults of personality for way too long. We have been disrespected, jumped, spat on, middle fingers were thrown, even when they mooned us. Tell us to take your tail back to Africa. Laughed at, picked on for being broke, for being dark skinned, and for being somewhat jealous, even though we're doing our best to create our own brands. But then again, some people, hateful people, want to take that away from us, take our shine, and claim it as theirs. I had enough of that. There's no way in Drew Hill's name, no way in Cisco, Jazz, Woody Rock, Nokia, Skola Tau, Black and smoke E. de Glera's name. The entire Drew Hill from then to now. No way in Drew Hill's name I'm going to let Black history be stolen from me. To be buried 6 feet deep. Even having a tomb peed on. I'm not going to let Black history die. I'm not going to let that happen. I only live once. And I bleed the red, black, and green. What about you? Are you down with Black history? Will you make your own Black history? If that's the case, I would. I could think of many people I could rely on to be a part of my Black history. Besides my mom and dad, besides my granddaddy. I could think of Trey Dugan, aka Trey Day. I could think of Chloe White, Teresa Brooks. I could think of Johnny Wise, Teresa Parchman, and her sister, June, followed by her husband, Donald, June's husband, Donald Woods. I could think of Melvin Hampton. I could think of his wife, Elnora. I could think of the Pringles, the Stewarts. I could think of, oh man, I could think of 3-6 Mafia, 8 Ball and MJG, the Memphis rappers being part of my Black history. 3-6 Mafia won an Oscar for Hustle and Flow. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. But you know it's hard out here for a black man and a black woman. But I'm not going to let that rest. I'm not going to let that build up in my mind. Because we still have to struggle. Fantasia Barrino Taylor said it best. Sometimes you got to lose to win the game. We all came from failures, but we make success. You're dang right I like the life I live, because I went from negative to positive, and it's all but the good. I'd rather do that. But what about you guys? You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, keep Black history alive. Even if the government, the government rules are standing and people have to abide by it, we can still make it happen. Black history happen. We're not giving up the fight, and we're not going to let that die down. Not for the rest of this month of February of the year 2025, quarter of a century. I'm done. And you should too feel like that. You should be done with holding back the years. What's going on? Marvin Gaye, I don't know, but I don't like it at one bit. But I'm going to do my best to make that change come true. A change is going to come. Oh, yes, it will, Sam Cooke. Barack Obama said it's time for a change. Make it happen. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday. Now. Do it right now, no matter what the haters say. Forget the haters. Focus on you. Focus on the black communities. Make it happen, because Black history is not to be forgotten or messed with by the hating community, the community that despise the black communities. I don't want that. I don't want no war between racism. I don't want that. And with all that being said, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell if you haven't already. And mark my words, School of Hard Knocks part 3 will be on its way after this video. And I would like to give a couple shout outs to the following. I'd like to give a shout out to Rucka Ali, known for his racial yet funny, catchy parodies, even though it's it's still considered racist, but he does have some points for some of his parodies. As well as this week's Sweet Lady of the Week. So who's the Sweet Lady of the Week for Black History Month in 2025? None other than Sierra King. Sierra King, I ain't forgot about you. And with all that being said, it's yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing out. And power to the people, to all, because Black History Month is not taken away from me. I don't want that to be taken away. Long live Black History Month.